Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
February 11th, 11 o'clock America, New York, Contra Capitalism and the Failure of FTX. In my previous post, I outlined some of the possible explanations for spectacular business failures such as the recent collapse of the FTX crypto exchange. Which is the most plausible explanation?
Global economy.
February 11th, 10 o'clock America, New York. Americans watch their spending as they burn through pandemic savings. Some consumer companies are warning of a new caution among shoppers. New York Times Business.
February 11th, 9:31 America, New York. Can the NFL's rules for team ownership survive its skyrocketing valuations? Other sports leagues have changed their rules to allow private equity firms to invest. But so far, the NFL has resisted.
New York Times Business.
February 11th, 9:01 America, New York. Have you noticed more bad ads online? We want to see them. Irrelevant, repetitive and misleading ads are swamping social platforms. Tell us about your experiences. Many social media users have complained in recent months about what feels like a surge of random, irrelevant and sometimes misleading ads.
BBC News Business.
February 11th, 7:35 America, New York. New rail strikes ballot to start soon. RMT's Mick Lynch. Mick Lynch says the union will keep talking to rail firms, after it rejected an offer on pay on Friday.
Marginal revolution. February 11th, 7:32 America, New York. Trapped in anti-racist hell. Then all 9 remaining students entered, each carrying a piece of paper. One by one they read a paragraph. I had used racist language. I had misgendered Brittany Griner.
BBC News Business. February 11th, 6:39 America, New York. Plans to dim City of London skyscrapers to save energy. The City of London Corporation plans curfew times for new developments to switch off or dim lights.
New York Times Business. February 11th, 5 o'clock America, New York. Why are you seeing so many bad digital ads now? Scrolling past ads has rarely been enjoyable. But in recent months, people say the experience seems so much worse.
Marginal revolution.
February 11th, 1:06 America, New York. My science remarks at the AEI Metascience Forum. Jim Pethokoukis has transcribed some of them. Here is one bit. There's a commonly noted productivity slowdown in the Western world starting in 1973 that I and some other people here have written about.
BBC News Business.
February 10th, 23:41 America, New York. Diabolical HMRC service hurts economy, accountants. A leading accountants group claims that understaffing is causing delays for companies.
Marginal revolution.
February 10th, 22:27 America, New York. New facts about the game theory of balloons. But it turns out that China's effort has been underway for more than a decade. According to a declassified intelligence report issued Thursday by the State Department, it involves a fleet of balloons developed to conduct surveillance operations that have flown over 40 countries on 5 continents.
Global economy.
February 10th, 1800 America, New York. Taiwan and South Korea to remain key chip hubs, says MKS chief. Chip tools suppliers boss expects US and Europe to become bigger players in time.
Global economy.
February 10th, 1508 America, New York. Warning that Scotland faces 4 difficult years of weak growth. Deputy First Minister says Holyrood may have to cut to public sector jobs and spending. Daily FX Market News.
February 10th, 11:25 America, New York. S&P 500, NDX weekly price forecast. Higher yields weigh on stocks ahead of US CPI. The S&P 500 index and Nasdaq 100 head into the week on the back foot with singular focus on the US CPI report.
Daily FX Market News.
February 10th, 10:40 America, New York. S&P 500 perks up as consumer sentiment extends gains, but risks remain elevated. U.S. consumer sentiment extends its recovery in February, rising for the 4th consecutive month and reaching its best level since January 2022, a sign that a hard landing may be avoided.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
February 10th, 10 o'clock America, New York. The case for having a boring CEO. There is something to be said for leaders who keep the spotlight on products rather than themselves. Minimize chaos and avoid hype.
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
February 10, 9:30 America, New York, misappropriating the FTX scandal. The Securities and Exchange Commission today charged Samuel Bankman-Fried with orchestrating a scheme to defraud equity investors in FTX Trading Limited. FTX, the crypto trading platform of which he was the CEO and co-founder.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
February 10, 9 o'clock America, New York. Why you are probably doing brainstorming all wrong. Follow these 4 rules for much better results. One of the biggest mistakes teams make with brainstorming is believing that the way to enhance creativity is to just let everybody loose.
Daily FX Market News.
February 10, 8:29 America, New York. DAX prices beaten down by technical headwinds. The German DAX has fallen below 15,400, down by 1.64% for the day. With prices dropping below 15,500, the CCI has fallen from overbought territory. The Library of Economics and Liberty.
February 10, 8 o'clock America, New York. Taxing wealth is taxing work. In his State of the Union address on Tuesday night, President Biden stated, "We have to reward work, not just wealth. Pass my proposal for the billionaire minimum tax."